are you doing? Nervous? That's totally understandable. I know you told me a little bit on the phone, but while I'm kind of examining your skin, tell me what's going on. Mm-hmm. Right. So they called you out of the blue? That's awesome. Well, I'm so excited for you. I feel like it's just all coming together for you. You've worked so hard towards this, and I'm so glad you called me to help you out. Are you kidding? No, I'm so happy to do this for you. So you're going to be on the runway, right? Okay, so lots of lights, but you still need a pretty natural look. Okay, so we'll go a little heavier on the foundation application and that sort of thing, but still keep the eyes light and bright. Okay, yeah, we've got a few dry patches, but other than that, your skin's looking really great, so that's perfect. I'm going to kind of tell you what products I'm using as we go along, show you the colors, that kind of thing, and if anything doesn't seem like the direction we should be going in or anything like that, please don't hesitate to tell me. You're not going to hurt my feelings in the least bit. I'm going to go a little bit slow, just so you can relax. I want you to really calm down before you have to leave. I don't know about you, but I love getting my makeup done by someone else, and it really relaxes me. So please just take a deep breath and enjoy the process, okay? So what we're going to start with is just a really quick cleanse on your skin. Nothing crazy, just get some of the debris off. If there's any little oily spots, it'll pick that up, and then we'll moisturize, okay? I'm going to have to get a little bit close to you. I hope that doesn't bother you. So, what we're going to use first is just this witch hazel toner. It just cleanses the skin really gently. It has lilac, aloe, and hyaluronic acid to cleanse and moisturize, and then papaya and pineapple extracts to help exfoliate. And it's also alcohol-free, which is great because it won't dry out your skin. Okay? So I'm just going to use a little cotton round. And I'm just going to come up a little bit close. Start on your forehead. Go down your nose. Sides of your nose. Right above your lip. Chin. Get those cheek areas. Other cheek. Even get up kind of underneath your chin area and your neck. Underneath your eyes a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. Next, I'm going to use just a little bit of a hydrating mist. It'll just help that lotion soak into the skin, alright? So I'm going to have you close your eyes. Okay. So the moisturizer that I'm going to use is from Meridian. It's called Hydrodynamic Ultimate Moisturizer. And it's just a little sample, and I'll let you take this home with you and see if you like it. It's a great moisturizer. Not too heavy, not too light. So the same thing will go down your nose, sides of your nose, underneath the eyes a little bit, forehead, down the side of your face, cheekbones, up under your nose, get this side of your face, into your chin area, down your neck a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. That's a great base. So now that your skin is kind of sucking in all that moisture, we're going to start with some primers. So first we'll prime your eyes. We're using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This will just help the eyeshadow stay on all day. Just a great base to start everything out. So just get a little bit of that. If you'll close your eyes for me. Okay, go ahead and open. I'm going to actually have you look up a little bit. I'm going to get just a little bit right underneath the eyes because we'll put a tiny bit of shadow under there too. Okay. Really gently. Okay. That should be good. Then for the face, we're also going to use a primer. This, I believe, is by Benefit. It's called The Present. Oh no, Philosophy, I'm sorry. Philosophy. The Present, they call it clear makeup. It's pretty heavy, but it really makes your foundation last all day long. It's a great primer. So just like the moisturizer, we'll start on the nose. Get the sides. Underneath the eyes. Okay, get your forehead. way back to the ears. Chin area. Get this side of the face. Around your cheeks. Kind of up underneath your chin area. And down your neck a little bit. Okay, I think that's good. We're going to go ahead and do a BB cream, just since we need a little bit of extra coverage. It has SPF 30, so if you're going to be out in the sun at all, this is great to start with. It just kind of evens everything out. It helps moisturize as well, so it's just kind of a base underneath the foundation. So I'm going to put a little bit of this on my hand. And then I'm going to use a little cosmetic applicator sponge to kind of help spread it around. I'll use a little bit of my fingers and a little bit of the sponge as well. And I love these sponges. They're really soft, so they just help the makeup go on really smooth. I'm going to do a quick application with my fingers. Down the nose, forehead, chin. Okay. I really like BB creams, especially on a day where, you want a little bit of coverage, but not much. BB creams are great because, you don't have to wear a foundation. It really helps even out the skin tone. And you get a little bit of coverage, which is great. And you get more or less coverage kind of depending on the BB cream. Sometimes you have to find or try a few rather to find one you like. Get up under your neck area. Okay, I think that's good. I'm going to go ahead and get another sponge and do the exact same thing with the foundation, but a little bit of a heavier coverage. That's a great sound, isn't it? Okay, the foundation that we're going to use is L'Oreal True Match Lumi. And it also has a sunscreen in it, so you should be really protected, which is perfect. Keeps those fine lines and wrinkles away. So I'm going to kind of pat this in with my fingers. Start on your chin area. Go down your nose. Sides. Underneath your nose a little bit. Get underneath your eyes. Sides of your face. really take this down onto your neck. Forehead. Make sure we get back into the hairline a little bit. Okay, that's looking good. I'm going to conceal just a few little spots and underneath the eyes. Sometimes we get dark circles there. Everybody gets them, so we'll just cover those up a little more and then set everything with powder. So, to conceal under the eyes, we're going to use this little kit by Benefit. It's called Confessions of a Concealaholic. And what they have in here is a primer, a brightening primer, which is great. I really like this one. It's very different than the primer we used before. It comes out a little bit pink, and it's the tiniest bit shimmery. Sometimes they even like to use it after the foundation just for a little bit of shimmer on the cheeks. Then, I don't know if you can see those colors, but it comes with 2 different shades of concealer. Then it comes with a pink and a yellow. The pink is supposed to kind of be for the inner corner and outer corner of your eye, and the yellow is just a base for the eyelid. We won't use those. What we are going to use, however, is the erase paste. And I really like this one for under the eyes. It's a bit of an orange color. I don't know if you can see that, but orange kind of counteracts that bluish tint that the under eye circles tend to have. It's a very creamy consistency, and you hardly need any. So I'm going to put a tiny bit on my finger here, and just really gently pat it under the eyes. Can you look up a little bit for me? Great. Just blend it. Okay, perfect. Then we'll start using some of these brushes. This is a new set. It's a travel set. It's by Eco Tools, and it's pretty much just for foundation. Some foundation brushes. Comes in a great little case that makes some nice noises. So the brushes come in this little plastic case. It's just to protect them from dust and debris and dirt and that kind of thing. So it comes with a concealer brush, a buffing concealer brush, a precision foundation brush, complexion blending brush, and a full powder brush. So what I'm going to use is this small one. It's the flat concealer brush. It's also got a little magnetic piece in there, so it kind of clicks shut when you close it. So what I'm going to do is just do a little bit of a mix of these 2 colors, which is why they give you 2 colors, which is perfect. And just cover up a few little spots that I see. skin's looking great right now. Okay. Let's go ahead and set everything. To do that, we're going to use this great fluffy brush. It's flat on top. It's really soft. Feels amazing on the skin. And we're going to go with a Bare Minerals product. And this is Hydrating Mineral Veil. It's translucent, so it doesn't have any color. I'm going to just sort of put my hand to brace your face here a little bit. Nose. Kind of swirl it around a little bit. Chin. Get that neck area. Cheeks. Forehead. Chin. Down the nose. Kitty wants to help us. Okay. Let's do a little bit of contouring. To do that, we're going to use this L'Oreal. On one side it's got a blush, and on the other side it's got a contour color. We're going to use the contour color. So we're going to go kind of underneath the cheekbones, definitely right in here. We'll contour your nose a little bit, kind of the jawline, and actually a little bit on your neck on either side of your throat area, and then this top part of your forehead. Okay, so we'll start with the cheekbones. Contouring is really just about playing with shadows, the contouring and highlighting. Just kind of, when you contour, it's going to kind of set that area back a little bit when the light hits it, and the highlighting kind of brings those areas forward. So it really just adds a lot of dimension to your face. Get those sides of the nose. Chin area. Jawline. And your neck. Okay, it's looking good. Now we'll just do a really little bit of highlighter. What we're going to use for that is Bare Minerals again. This one is called Flawless Radiance. And I like to use this fan brush for highlighting. This one is really soft. The bristles are not close together, so you get a really light application of highlighter. It's just great for cheekbones, kind of go down the nose a little bit. And Flawless Radiance is just a really gentle highlighter. It's kind of a champagne color, so it'll just give you really subtle highlights, which is perfect for the runway. a little bit of color and flush back to your cheekbones. We're going with Bare Minerals again, and they call this color Timeless. I'm going to use one of the Eco's tool brushes. I'm going to put a little bit in the lid here. Swirl it around. Get it distributed through the brush. And then just give you a really light application right on the cheeks. Okay. That is looking awesome. Your skin looks flawless. So let's go ahead and get your eyes done. So we'll keep this pretty light and pretty natural, right? Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do first is just fill in your eyebrows just a little bit. We don't want anything crazy. I like to use a powder. I think it looks really natural. This one's a little bit messy because it's been used so much, and it's just the NYC brand. I'm going to go ahead and use, we got some little hairs on our brush. Just this little angled brush. And then it's got a little spoolie on the other end that will kind of comb up the eyebrows with. And eyebrows really frame the face, so it's great to fill them in. You really want to just go with the natural shape that they already are in. Just keep them cleaned up and filled in, and it really frames those eyes. So it's great. It's especially great when you wear glasses. Okay. We're first going to just put a base color. It's just kind of a shimmery, pale yellow color. Got a little container of brushes here, so we'll start with this guy. I'm kind of just going to pat this in, get the color distributed on, and then we'll smooth it out a little bit. So go ahead and close your eyes for me. Great. Okay. So to keep it pretty neutral, we're going to just use this little brown palette, kind of an orangey brown color, and then a darker chocolate color. So this lighter one we'll put on the lid, and then we'll kind of do a bit of a shadow in your crease with the dark one, and then a little bit underneath, okay? We're going to go with the same brush for the lid. Go ahead and close your eyes for me again. Okay. for the crease, this brush has a little bit of angle on the end, kind of a little fat guy. Okay, close again. Okay. We're going to use another really similar brush. We're going to do just kind of a champagne, almost pale, kind of creamy white color. And we're just going to highlight underneath the brow bone right there, and then kind of the inner corners. Those inner corners. Now we're going to use this really soft, fluffy brush just to blend everything in. Make sure we're cleaned off. Okay. Go back to that brown. I'm going to use the chocolate color and just a real little tiny brush. Gonna get just a little bit and go just right on that lower lash line, okay? So can you kind of look up for me? I'm going to use a Q-tip and just clean up a little bit of the fallout. Sometimes that eyeshadow just gets down onto the underneath part of our eyes. I'm going to spray it with our hydrating mist. Just to pick up a little more. Okay. Looking good. Okay. The next thing we're going to do we're going to take this angled brush. We're going to use this Urban Decay palette. It's called Naked 2. The shade we're going to use is just this charcoal black. And what I'm actually going to do is load up the brush. Then I'm going to have you keep your eyes just straight, not closed, not looking up. And I'm actually going to push this right into the top lash line. It's called tight lining. It just makes those lashes look thick and really helps the mascara, okay? Okay, that's perfect. just a little bit of eyeliner. It's really just kind of the same color, just a charcoal black. We're not going to do anything crazy. We're just going to line that eye a little bit on the top and bottom to make them stand out a little bit. Okay, go ahead and close your eyes for me again. Okay, go ahead and open for me and look up.